Hello, good morning. My name is Sean, and I'm your host here at Sunday Morning Dose. At Sunday Morning Dose, we look at God's Word from Christ's perspective. Therefore, if it doesn't make sense to Christ, it shouldn't make sense to us. It's just common sense that would uh, make sure that we are not just identifying with Christ literally, that we are also identifying with Christ with our actions and our core beliefs. So if Christ will be about something, we should be about it. And if he would not be about something, then we should not be about that thing, no matter uh, uh, how it sounded. We shouldn't be about that thing because we are followers of Christ. So, like I said again, I welcome you again to Sunday Morning Dose. We've created a lot of content in that regards, in the looking at God's word from Christ's perspective. So I would encourage you to check the channels for more content in this light. So today we'll be talking about dealing with the truth. Dealing with the truth. We all want the truth. The truth is very important. The truth is something almost everybody would want to get. We all want the truth. But in order to come to the standpoint of truth, we must understand that we have an obligation of how we deal with the truth. If not, truth will not have its effect in our lives. If not, truth will not have effect in our lives. So let's check the meaning, the basic meaning of truth, and this will draw us to, we'll start the conversation. Truth is a noun. It means the quality or state of being true. When something is true, the quality or state of being true. Another meaning says that which is true or in accordance with fact or reality. That which is true or in accordance with fact or reality. Another one says a fact or belief that is accepted as true. A fact or belief that is accepted as true. Of course, this is a Christian platform, and then I know I've just read the dictionary meaning of truth, and the question some people would ask me is this, talking about the meaning, is that it's fact, and if it is fact, sometimes the religion says that sometimes the truths are not of fact, and of course the manufacturers of dictionary, which has origin in science, would argue the fact that if it's not fact, then it's not true. So how do we blend the two together? Let me feel that this edition of Sunday Morning Dose and the conversation on this topic, dealing with the truth, is just to lay the foundation. So this will be the perfect ground to lay the foundation. The truth about the truth between science and God and Christianity, Christ, is that they are together. Yes. So, and this is my explanation. I think you should also do your own research. My explanation is that science recognizes everything that is proven to be truth. Yes, that is science. Science says that everything that is proven is true. Of course, religion does not necessarily go against that. Religion says that everything that is true should be proven with science. And I'm going to show you where it is so. So, for instance, science, man, for instance, man first presence in the moon was in 1969 thereabout. That was the first time man would get to the moon. But the moon was already in existence before that time. So science didn't say they invented the moon. Science said that they discovered the moon. So it became true to man. It became fact to man, because not all of us are using the textbook of the Bible. So not every man on earth are using the textbook of the Bible, but the highest knowledge known to man is science. Therefore, if you want to convince a man who has no affiliation with the Bible, we must look to explain that with science, knowledge. That's what it means. So until 1969, yeah, just confirm that. Until 1969, August 11th to be precise, July 16th rather, 16th of July 1969, man's approach to the moon was not fact to him. It became a fact to man. It became truth to man in 1969. Therefore, if it is science, it must be proven. It must become a fact to be true. For instance, I don't know when man discovered that gravity, laws of gravity, has effect, but even before they discovered that, it was made known to science, to fact. It was true. Then science, this is it. The people could probably have had the understanding then. The people who were spiritual, who could know that, oh, this is gravity, then would also should have helped science to come to the standpoint of establishing the fact that is true. So that's why I said that science recognizes what is proven to be truth, proven by knowledge. Religion, or no, not religion, or Christianity says that there is a truth somewhere, but that truth is true. But for it to be fact, for it to be true to man, it must be proven. It must be proven, and we will see it in a bit. So science holds fast to be its truth. We hold our truth to be divine. Yes, it's true when it's divine. When it's divine, but to be true to man, it must be proven. I don't know if you get this. So if, for instance, if I say it's not raining in my environment right now, so it is fact that it's not raining. That is the fact. But if I say that it's going to rain, that is not a fact, but that is true. Truth waiting for fact to be proven to man, to be known to man as truth. So I'm not wrong when I say that it's going to rain, but it's not raining now, which is science understands truth at the level of fact. And what my divinity, what Christianity should place us, talking about the subject of truth, is that Christianity should place us in the realm where we bring the truth to become fact. You see, so science research the fact to be true. We bring the truth to be, until we have brought our truth to fact. It is not true to men. It might be true to us individually, but it is not true to man. I've spent a lot of time on this. I do not want to. That was not the plan. So let's go straight to what my argument is. So in Psalm verse 138, verse 2, the psalmist was saying, I will bow down facing your holy temple, and I will thank you for your love and loyalty. You have made your name and your word greater than anything. You have made your name and your word greater than anything. You have made your name and your word greater than anything. So we understand that Jesus is the word of God. Jesus came in John 1, chapter 1, and John chapter 1, and said, in the beginning was the word, and the word was with God, and the word was God. In the beginning was the word, and the word was God. So, and everything that was made through the word. So, Jesus talking in John 14 verse 24, anyone who does not love me will not obey my teachings. These words you hear are not my own. They belong to the Father who sent me. So Jesus is establishing a truth here, and which we will still look at in the course of this series. We'll look at the effect of truth. We'll look at the characteristics of truth. We'll look at our perspective towards truth. What our perspective towards truth should be. Is it to exalt the messenger or to glorify the message? Which one should we pay? So Jesus is talking in John 14 verse 24, and establishing the truth, the fact that our truth in the real sense should come to the point of fact. We are not limited by science, but science should help us prove our truth to humanity. If not, our truth will not deliver us. And this is what the truth is supposed to do for us as a Christian. And this is what the truth should do. John 8 verse 32, Jesus speaking. Then you will know the truth, and the truth will make you free. Once we know the truth, once we come in alignment of the truth, and we are able to understand truth and to implement truth to the level of man, it will set us free. So dealing with the truth, not many of us have come to the standpoint of truth. And not many of us are dealing with the truth in order to subject ourselves to the truth. For instance, if the first time you hear the law of gravity is in science, that does not reduce God. So that does not say that you should go and jump a high building just to prove that your God is higher than science. In fact, that is stupidity. So that's what I'm saying, that science did not in any way invent the laws or the fact. Science usually would say that they have discovered, not invented, a law. So, meaning the law was already in existence even before science discovered it, and which is known to science. But why is it that science is a known, for me, science is the highest level of knowledge known to man. That is for me. Science is the highest level of knowledge known to man. So why would science be the highest knowledge of the highest knowledge known to man? Because science has made sure that every theory is proven, and man is convinced about the fact that science has presented. How much more yours? So when we come into the truth in this level, as a Christian, our truth is not true to humanity, it's not true to science, it's not true to fact until it is proven and it is on the same level with fact. That does not reduce it in any way. That just makes sure that you are making it true for humanity. You are making it factual. You are bringing a reason to it. So Jesus said, see, I'm not going to base your followers or your commitment to my ministry or to myself on the fact that you are just prophesying that you obey me. No, I'm going to base it on the things I have taught. And what were the things that Jesus taught? Jesus taught laws. Jesus taught principles. Jesus, in some cases, taught new principles. And in some cases, he repeated even some of the principles that God created, but that science had discovered it before he came. For instance, love was not first preached by Christ. Christ, even though God created the law of love, Christ preached it after some scientists have discovered love. Yes, you could do your research. Science, love, Christ preached love, but there is another part of that love which Christ also signified, that he thought that was different, that he created a new barrier, a new level altogether. He said that if you do good to the people who do good to you, that is what unbelievers are already doing. He acknowledged that love in that manner is already in essence, it's already presence, rather. So he acknowledged it. So he said, so I would charge you to love the people who do evil to you. There is another law, a law of love. And he stated the consequence. He stated the consequence or the effect that will get us as a believer for loving our enemies. He stated the effect. And in the recent of it, science also is proving that effect of unforgiveness or loving your neighbor. Science is still stating the effect. So some people will not necessarily stop loving the enemy until they have read it in science, because that is the highest knowledge database known to man. And that is our job as a Christian, so that as we continue in discovering truth with our Father, we have a responsibility, and the responsibility of making sure that the truth become reality with the fact or science that is best known to man. And that is bringing down the kingdom of God, influencing the kingdom, influencing science or the earth with the kingdom of God. Our time is fast spent. I hope you get this. This is just to lay the foundation on truth, actually, and how to see the truth, that in the real sense of it, science is not against God. And God definitely is not against science, because Jesus and God will place high demand on their word than their name. And we would see how that plays out when we talk about the characteristics of the truth sometime in the course of this conversation. What should that tell us? That there are Christ would place, and God would place high demand on principles, on their teachings, on their instructions, on their advice, and on their laws. Wow. On principles, and knowledge is science, or science is knowledge. So when someone comes to you with principles, that person is literally telling you, I believe in science. I love science. I want you to reason with me as science. And we'll see the effect in the course. Why God would go that route. Why not the route of Shebi I'm God, I can do anything. No. Why God would go there through the route of science. So I hope this will get you to start the conversation on the truth, dealing with the truth. How am I dealing with the truth? Do I even know the truth? What truth do I know? Ask questions. Do research. Confirm what I've just said, whether it's stupid or whether it's fact. Confirm it, and let me have your opinion in the comment section of this video. So this is on the Monday Dose. We look at God's word, Christ's way. Till we see some other time next week. Same station next week. Thank you.